good. Okay, on board, new drivers, include that were not here last season of King of Sainsy, 93, on an invalidated lap. So we'll move on to King Kong. Do the first sector. Not bad. We'll go purple. Not, unfortunately. Stay on board. Interestingly, Ben Atkin and Wavy electing for the medium tyre as it is short quali. And he goes faster to the 29.1, which I assume will be beaten by one of the soft runners soon. But I do apologise for the late start. I was having some Twitch issues, to say the least. Joker goes P2, 1/10 behind Wavy. Purple middle sector. Oh, King Kong. Oh, wow, he is not invalidated. That's SRS Darkstorm on his first race in the league, going P1 provisional in quali so far. King Kong crossed the line. Opts not use the slipstream of George to go P3. Respectful effort. Only 4/10 behind George. Well, sorry. Only half-10 behind George, but Swanton goes P2. What's happened to Seagulls? What's happened to Seagulls? Him and Young Cat, yeah. Him and Young Cat have crashed. Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh, that was bad. Oh, Mo, that was really bad. Mo, that was really bad. Oh, guys. Come on. Be careful. Which goes purple in the middle sector. I think all cars have been cleared except the Alpine and Sainsy, but that's off track, so it's not too bad. I don't know. Oh, Ben Atkin gets out of the way in the last second. Fucking hell. Young Cat goes P1. What can Mitch do? It looks like it's going to be P1 by 6/10. Damn. Good lap from Mitch. Who is about to cross the line. Joker. Goes to 27.7 for P2, 3/10 behind Mitch with the 27.4. He's the next across the line. SRS Darkstorm is not on a lap. Find the next. Rubberman is also not on a lap. Alpha Tauri of King Kong is big pitting. He was only 1/10 down though. Terrible camera there. Try and find the McLaren. Swanton Bomb, also not on a lap. Jesus Christ. Killer Luke, 1/10 down. Might be able to improve here. Juice to pit instead, as he validated. Atkin validated. Young Cat, 1/10 up. Through second sector, he needs to find 5/10 to get ahead of Mitch on this lap. A little bit wide, missing the apex slightly. He is pitting though. Who is that? Mo crosses the line for 27.8 and goes P3, right behind Joker. Very nice lap. Ben Atkin about to cross the line. That was not. Don't think he improved there. Boogie T Slime. Oh, he's on his out lap. Fucking hell. Mitch invalidated, about to pit. Joker doing the same. Okay, well this is getting a bit too quick. No one really looks like they're on a serious. And George has spun up the hill. I think so is Nate Muse. 2 incidents up here. Then Rubberman has also spun. 4 people have just spun up into turn 12. Probably the hardest corner on the track with an auto spin curb on the inside. If you carry too much speed, you also spin. His overheating tyres are really not helping him now. Joker in the garage. Swanton Bomb improves to go P5. Very nice lap. Tier 1 streamer. Nate Muse is starting his lap. Rubberman doesn't pit after he spun. I don't know why he hasn't pit there. It's tyres probably finished. Alright, Ferrari Mo is on a lap, 1.5 tenths up. If he can maintain this pace, he will go P2, right behind Mitch. He's beginning to calm down a little bit on track. And Boogie T Slime is spun at turn 12. Yeah, and he's lost his wing into the gravel. Josh. Did you hit the auto spin? Did you hit the auto spin? Oh, unlucky. By the way, Boogie T Slime is my version of Joker for Swanton Bomb in this race. Lewis is about to cross the line. I don't know if he's improved, but he has got a valid lap, which will take him up to P5. Very good lap from Lewis. Very nice lap. We'll try and find someone on a bit more of a long-term lap. Nate Muse, it's not telling me if he's improved. We'll stay on board anyway. New driver in TSL, first race in Tier 2. See how he does. Currently in P18 without a lap, so this needs to be good. Struggling with traction at the final point. I don't think he's using ERS. He is not. Very interesting. Big confused what happened there. Rodman he didn't invalidate somehow. After this, I think Swanton Bomb is about to cross the line. He's pitting. Alright, we're going to go on. Mo is pitting. We're going to go on board with him for a lap. Ben Atkin will be pitting, I'm assuming, and we'll want to start the mediums for the race, and we'll have a very good strategy. But we'll leave vulnerable to an early safety car. Okay, finally, there's not many people on track, so we can just calm down a little bit. See if anyone is on a natural lap. Nate Muse is on a lap. I'm thinking he probably can go a little bit quicker. They think a proper man, I think they'll get up to speed. It is a very hard track, Bahrain. Very, very difficult track. A lot of hard corners with the chicane sector of 6, 7, 8 and the uphill right-hander of turn 12. Both very difficult and very easy to spin. Alright, we're going to go on board with someone for a full lap now. We'll go on board with Joker. Hard braking, 100 meter board. Clip the apex at turn 1. Early on the power. Run over the turn 2 curb. Not great traction out there. That's probably going to lose quite a lot of time, as when you are sliding, you are not going forwards, losing momentum on the exit. Very nice through there from Joker. Really nice exit. I think that mistake. Oh, still purple sector though. Even with that mistake, this could be good enough for P1. Little bit deep into that corner, but still a very, very nice lap from Joker so far. Downhill braking into turn 10. Very difficult corner. He misses the apex and runs wide. A little bit cheeky there. What? How is that not validated? Alright, that'll be my tier 1 line. Very nice line through turn 11, I think that is. We'll switch over to Boogie T Slime in a minute after Joker's finished this lap. He is still half a tenth up, even with a few mistakes. How is he not? There's still more time to go for Joker, even after this lap. But still not a bad lap from him. He's shifting down probably a little bit too much in the final corner seconds. Doesn't get all the revs on the exit, bit easier to spin. 27.6, enough to go P2. Boogie T Slime is validated, unfortunately. Is DJ Mitchell a lap? He is. He is half a tenth up. Nice line through there. Really nice through there from Mitch. Looks like a very good lap. Boogie T Slime, Smug Git and Ken Chaos still yet to set a lap. We lost Seagulls and Signs here. That turn 11 crash early on. Not really too sure what was going on there. I'm pretty sure it was what happened to me at Canada, where DNF cars do not ghost. And a Red Bull has spun. Young Cat, he's managed to keep it going and not got wing damage. I will use more off-board shots, by the way, for the actual race. I just think it's better stay on board for quali. I think it probably gives you a bit of a better shot and representation of how good the lap is. Mitch, though, 3.5 tenths up. Could he get in the 126s? If he does, I think he'll be too far away to catch. Very committed to the final corner. Nails the apex. I will switch over the yellow flag after this is done. And a 27-0, wow. 6 tenths clear of Joker, who is not on a lap. Oh, is it on the lap? That is definitely beatable, but it will be very, very tough. One top on. Oh, he's invalidated. He was 3 tenths up there. That'll be frustrating. Ben Atkin on the sauce, invalidated. I expect him to go very, very quick. Boogie T Slime has begun his lap. We'll stay on board for a little while. He's invalidated again. Oh, dear. I don't know how that was validation. Didn't really go off the track there, but okay. Alright, we'll go on board with Killer Luke, who is pitting. Nate Muse on the lap. George probably needs to do a little bit better of a job there to get out of the way, in my opinion. He has blocked George there a little bit. Yeah, he probably been away from both there, but just make sure to get off the racing line with not on a lap. That's more than off the line, but well done. Very well done. The new driver, SRS Darkstorm, getting out of the way. Alright, we'll go on board with Ben Atkin for a little while. He was ping again, Jesus Christ. Having a howler. Boogie T Slime invalidated. Smugit not yet set a time. Tier 1 driver. Very, very quick, as some people may know. And I assume him to go probably in that top 5 region once he gets a lap in. Is leaving it right till the last minute though. Oh, you don't want to go on that curb. Got away with it though. Missed the apex, unfortunately, through turn 13. Now heading down into the final corner. I don't know how good this lap is. I've only just, just joined in for the lap now. See, this is across the line as he pops the DRS. Into 8th gear, and he puts him into P10. I will assume Smug will beat that lap time soon. Boogie T Slime and KK are still not yet set a time. I assume Boogie and Chaos will be quite high up the order once they do get in a lap. Mo warming up for his lap now. Actually, Josh, you probably will go quite high up, mate. Still your time trial. Wavy on a lap. Purple through the middle, 7 tenths up. Is he going to be the one to dethrone Mitch? I think his original time might have been on the medium, but I may have missed it. The slipstream ahead from the Ferrari of Mohammed. The other Ferrari of Seagulls has crashed out. Very nice run out of the final corner from Wavy. Will this be good enough for P1? Oh, it's only 2 tenths off, but you will get another run. You can cool tyres down, come back out. Mitch, oh, he's coming out. I thought he was going to do a Michael Schumacher, stay in the pits. Mo begins his lap now. We will be focusing on pole a little bit, so I'm sorry to anyone outside the top 10 at the moment, but we will be focusing on the top 5 or 6, or people who have not done a lap. Boogie and Smug need to get out now if they want to do a lap. As I say that, Boogie's on his out. Mo is invalidated. Smug get 3 tenths up. This will be good enough for approximately P9, P8 region, unless he can find more time on his previous final sector. As he does a 28.1, much better lap from Smug. Lewis on a 28.1 is very competitive. Mediums and softs have probably about a 7-8 tenth, maybe more difference around this track, so very good lap from him. Wavy 1.5 tenths up. Joker also 1.5 tenths up. Wow, this could be a good final enter quali. By the way, Josh as well on an out lap in P19. I'm assuming he will go better. Wavy 3 tenths up though. Or was he invalidated? He invalidated! That would have been good enough for pole there for Wavy. That one mistake has cost him. Oh, again, Joker missing the apex in turn 10. So it cost him on the last lap, but he did some sand tuning. So kind of got away with it there, but he's probably lost a bit of time. Not really getting on the power early enough. He might have backed off on he has backed off on this lap. Smug not on a lap. SRS Darkstorm beginning his lap now. Ben Atkin 5 tenths up. Stay on board with him for a little while. Purple first sector. Lovely line through there. You'll get an incredible exit. Slow in, fast out. As Jensen Button would say. Is it Jensen Button? I think it is. Don't worry about it. Back in DRS on. It's third DRS straight of the lap. There is a lot of DRS straights in this track, meaning you do gain a lot of time. Wavy has missed the line, so his qualifying, I believe, is done. So is Smug, George, Lewis, and Killer Luke, and King Chaos will not improve. Oh, Ben Atkin. I think that would have been good enough pole. 1.4 up, and his original lap was a medium. You'd only have to find 1.5 pence on his original lap. Very unfortunate. Boogie T Slime currently in P19. Tier 1 driver, so I assume he will go a lot quicker. Very nice line through turn 10. Very smooth. I think hit the apex perfectly. He just needs to make sure he gets a lap in. Doesn't need to be anything special. Nice traction out of turn 11. Through the uphill turn 12, the hardest corner on the track. Ooh. SRS Darkstorm needs to get out of the way here. He does very nicely. Well done for the new driver. He does have wing damage, so he appears to have spun. The Swanton bomb has crashed out in turn 12. Unlucky for him. I will not go on to that at the moment as we're focusing on Boogie T Slime. And Mitch improves to 26.7. Wow. Boogie T Slime goes into a P4. Joker not on a lap though. King Kong not on a lap. Is that it? Yeah. That was pretty bad. I think people need to get out of the way a little bit better. But it's okay. He got out of the way just in time, yeah. Mo on 4 lap used tyres has gone P2. That's an incredible lap. Oh, Nate Mew. Oh! He stayed out of the wall. Unfortunate spin, but that curve there is one of the more lethal ones in the game. By the way, as we are on reduced damage, rear tyres don't tend to pop off that often. They still can drive with 3 wheels if you do hit the barrier hard enough. I think that is it for short qualifying in the first round of Tier 2 Season 2 in Bahrain. DJ Mix takes it by half a second over Mohammed, who's on very used tyres, which won't be good for the race, especially in... But Mo loves the hard, so it doesn't really matter when he pits, because the hards can do the entire race stint. Hopefully Mo doesn't carry on his bad luck from last year and a lot of crashes from last year. Hopefully he can improve in Tier 2 for Ferrari. Forza Ferrari. Seagull's getting caught in an incident. I think that was him though, crash at turn 12. We took out new driver Sainsy. Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Hope my stream's working. I need to look at it. Very good for a lot of drivers. I think, was Ben Atkin on mediums? I can't remember. He was. P12 though. It's probably been, if he didn't invalidate that soft lap though, it could have been pole at bare minimum P2. So, you probably won't be very happy with that. To be honest with you, P1 on track, I would say is SRS Darkstorm, as you will be able to start on the hard tyre and just go long. And without any safety cars, that is probably the best way to go, as found in Tier 1. We're just going pitting early, get your track position on this track is so crucial. It's DRS, you just stay in the DRS and no one can touch you. Sorry if I haven't linked stream to anyone. I will do that now. Apologies. Apologies for not putting in the Discord to anyone who was looking for it. Very sorry. Phone. Why does it say, can I pick up my... You know, whatever. So we have Mitch, Mo, Wavy, and Boogie T Slime, and Young Cat. The top 5, followed by Joker, George, Smug Git, Lewis, and Swanton Bomb, rounding out the top 10. And we'll have Darkstorm, Ben Atkin, King Kong, Nate Mewis, and then Killer Luke from 11th through 15th. And then we've put, I believe, Max Bloom, Kent Chaos. Wait, no, sorry. Rubberman, Kent Chaos, Max Bloom, Seagulls, and then Saney, rounding out the grids. This race will obviously come down to mainly safety cars and strategy, and the DRS train is huge around this track. As we saw in Tier 1 last year, with about 7 cars following Bunny's vengeance to when he claimed his first victory in the league. What a day. I probably wouldn't. There's going to be a lot of safety cars. I think the main culprits for crashes are going to be 6, 7, 8, with the left-hander curb being death, and the uphill right-hander of turn 12, which I also think is going to be quite dangerous if you take too much speed on heavy fuel, as well as the curb auto-spinning you. Penalties around this track aren't normally too bad. I don't think we should see people with too many, as long as you keep it clean and you don't push too hard throughout the race. I think the max you probably should see is about 6, maybe if someone's struggling 9. But, yeah. I think the only place you can really get it is turn 13 after the uphill right-hander on the exit and out of turn 2. Should be the really, maybe turn 3 if you take the exit curb, but nowhere else really will cause you to get a warning unless you make a mistake, obviously. This track is a absolute tyre killer as well, so I would see a lot of people using the mediums and hards, as I think we should be okay to go soon. So hopefully soon we should all be readying up. I think that's probably enough time. Just give it a sec. Very sorry again, everyone, for the delay. It's not normally like this. It's just sometimes this game bugs out and desyncs people from the lobby, meaning they cannot join back. So we unfortunately have to rehost, and people accidentally ready up on the grid. So to make it fair, we just rehost so everyone is stable connection in the lobby and has a chance to do their strategy. As we are going now, as I think that's enough time. It should be enough time. We've had about 3 or 4 minutes to get everything sorted. I probably should have told everyone in the stream to skip to when it starts, but we moved. I haven't done this before, so I've done it once before in Monaco, but that was very good. Apologies. I'm trying my best. Anyway, we are going. I think Boogie T Slime's gone to go to the toilet. It's a bit unfortunate, but hopefully it's not a shit. Otherwise, he probably won't be back till lap 20. Never mind, he just returned. Right, so let's look at the tyres. Making sure, is everyone on the... Oh, Wavy. Wavy is done... Oh, Wavy, you can't do that, mate. You need to start on the... Wavy, you need to pit on the first lap. Wavy's going to need to pit on the first lap, actually, I think. How is it? I don't understand how it's so simple to pick the right tyre compound. I just don't get it sometimes. Yeah, I know, but we had a long time to check. I'm very sorry, but all right. Well, we'll go through the grid. I think we already have, but Mitch taking pole by 5 tenths, which I believe was a 26.8, if I remember correctly, and then Mo with a 27.3. So my prediction, as long as Mitch keeps it clean, he should be able to pull away off the start. Oh, Boogie T Slime's already spun. Run. He's just... Alright. Boogie T Slime is start off the race, you know, as you want to finish it, in the wall. Anyway. A few drivers sort of back at the grid, starting mediums. Hopefully, maybe the safety car will bring them back into contention and get a bit of track position early on. Ben Atkin P12 on the mediums is a very, very good place to be. Very good place to be. Oh, I can't do that, sorry. Apologies, I say press the button. Forget it shows you that AFK screen. Very sorry. Anyway, everyone weaving, getting their tyres up to temperature so they have more traction off the line. Hopefully they can maintain or even make a few places up. But if it was my recommendation, I would just be patient. Turn 1, you don't win the Grand Prix in turn 1, as many grey F1 drivers have said. I'm not going to try and name one because I'll probably get it wrong. But everyone now lining up in P1. All right, so only 4 drivers in the mediums. I think we don't know what's going to go on with Wavy. I'm not really too sure how it's going to work because he is on the wrong tyre. I'm assuming that was a mistake. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Yeah. Cleared the thing off. I will use a mixture of TV pod and broadcast when I can, if I remember. I'll try my best. I'll probably do this better for upcoming races. This is my first time, so try my best. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Alright, we'll go on board with we'll go on board with Boogie T Slime. He's in a perfect position, can see everything in front of him. And as a great sort of bomb would say, green means go. Great start from Mitch. Really good start from Boogie T Slime, and is already challenging the leaders. Wavy on those mediums has fallen back. Oh, Ben Atkin dives at the inside. A little bit of wheel banging, but I think mostly it was quite clean. Oh, that's Wavy on the mediums. Well, we won't class him as a DSQ, as I think he. Oh, Boogie T Slime. Boogie T Slime's been taken out. What's happened? Wow, Joker in P3, Mo in P2, and Mitch retains P1. Now it's going to be all about maintaining the DRS in the front. Brilliant start for Ben Atkin, P7 on the mediums. I would say he might be in a better position than Mitch at the moment with more long-lasting tyres. My grammar is not on point. Anyway, why is it okay, sorry. Alright, there we go. Seagulls is looking to make a move on Lewis down the straight. He goes around the outside. Lewis pulls the inside, but I think Seagulls is clear into the corner. I think Lewis has wing damage, which allows Swanton Bomb to get through as he goes off the track. He does have damage, so I don't expect him to have to do. Wow, Swanton Bomb round the outside of Nate Mewis. He makes a stick. Nate Mewis has no wing, fortunately. And I believe Swanton Ken Chaos is survived with wing damage. Oh! Young Cat and Joker. Young Cat has the run. Oh, Mo on the lead. Very sorry. Mo's using a lot of VRS though. Mitch just saving it. He's playing the long game here today. Why are these camera angles so shit? He has made it clear into the corner. Oh, Joker and Young Cat have had a collision, taking them both out of contention for now. DJ Mitch just playing it safe for later. As you can see, the strategy here is either a medium hard, but you can make a soft medium work if you are kind on your tyres. Still, loads of people are pitted at the back. Wavy has pitted for softs at the back, so he will not be disqualified. He is okay. Boogie T Slime had wing damage. No. He was in a brilliant P3. Very unlucky. What happened to you? What happened to you? Oh, yeah. It will probably be a safety car, just can't keep it in there. Mo is pulling away in P1. He is nearly a second clear. If he can get a second away from Mitch, I think he might be able to disappear with this race. Especially if you go on the hard tyre later. No one is better on the hard tyre than Mohammed. Oh, who has spun? The Alfa Romeo of Darkstorm has spun. Has he got wing damage? I cannot tell just yet. We'll wait for another camera angle. I don't think there's any battles going on ahead at the moment. He has lost his right front end plate. That will require a pit stop, unfortunately, early on. We did know turn 12 would claim a couple victims. Mo, 9/10 in the lead. Wow, brilliant drive from him so far. Very low on ERS compared to Mitch, however. Him only on 15%, Mitch on 70. That is going to be huge for later on. This Mo, to be honest with you, needed to conserve ERS a bit better there. But he gave everything, try and make the DRS, and fair enough. But now he's just going to be vulnerable to Mitch. The Seagulls got DRS on King Kong. Will he go for it down into turn 3? He doesn't. Smart decision there. Move wasn't really on. Joker's... What's going on? What? Joker's out. Mass Bloom has reset the track there. What's happened to him? Where is he? What? How did he crash there? What happened? No safety car or VSC though. Mo goes a bit deep. Alright, as the first 3 laps are beginning to come to an end, is looking very, very good for Mohammed, who has broken DRS of DJ Mitch out in front. Porta Ferrari. Tifosi will be absolutely screaming at his performance so far. Swanton Bomb come back from a poor start, already back up to P7, but I think the biggest threat at the moment for the leaders is going to be Ben Atkin. On the mediums, only 1.6 off P4 of George. It's really going to be in it for the long game. We'll stay on board with Swanton and Seagulls, who I think are making very quick progress over the field. They have two very, very quick drivers, and I expect them to be going at it. Darkstorm is out. What's happened? What has happened? He has hit that. I think he has crashed at turn 8, which I did mention earlier on in the stream would be a very, very dangerous corner. Very unfortunate. Mitch is really dropping back from Mo. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, VSC. Sorry, I didn't see that. I think that is for the Darkstorm crash. Very unfortunate. First race in the league. He is from a different continent, so that might have been... Oh, Rubberman. Oh, Rubberman. Oh, God. He's done a magician in Canada. Poor guy. It happens to the best of us, mate. Unlucky. Oh, he just lost concentration. Didn't keep the concentration of the Delta. And he's got... That is the worst 20 seconds for Rubberman that could have happened. I don't think he knows you cannot serve a drive-through during a VSC or safety car. And Nate Muse has got a drive-through as well. Another newbie to the league. Very unfortunate. This VSC is really going to hurt Mohammed, though. This has allowed Mitch back into DRS, which is going to be very, very painful for Mo to try and break. But it has let him recharge DRS, but he's already used all of it. Fair play. I think a full-on safety car would have helped drivers such as Boogie T Slime, who is... I don't know if he just spun. I'm not so sure. He did spin, unfortunately. Mats Bloom is going for a move on Seagulls down the inside. Wait, no, sorry, Chaos. He's made the move stick. Okay, it appears there's going to be a big battle for P5 on the track. Ben Atkins struggling on the mediums, as they are a much slower tyre early on. But as the race develops, he will only be getting quicker. King Kong, another new driver, having a great start to this race. Very good from him. As Swanton Bomb dashes down the inside. Green means go, my friend. And will he be able to get Ben Atkins down the same straight? He is too far back, but he is clear of King Kong going into turn 1. Ooh. Use a little sausage curve in turn 1. That will unsettle the car and compromise this run into turn 3. The Seagulls and King Kong will have a clear run with the slipstream and ERS. Oh, by the way, I just want to say, people using that ERS a bit too early on is becoming a bit of a theme at the moment. Sorry if I'm not focusing on the lead. And Mitch down the inside of Mo. Very nice move. Mo round the outside. Got off the track. Compromised the traction on that exit curve. This is allowed to smug into the DRS of Mo, as Mitch takes the lead with a lot of ERS compared to the people behind. Oh, massive. Oh, Wavy's had a spin. Oh no, he's pinning again. Is this for a retirement or is this for a new set of tyres? We'll find out in a minute. I'll come back to that. Boogie T Slime has got past Sainsy into turn 1. Oh my god, I missed Mitch. I'm very sorry. Mo's got, wow, good racing. Mitch down the inside. Oh, contact. He leaves a lot of room on the outside. Very good racing. I would want to be behind going to the final corner. Try and go into the DRS protection zone behind. Get DRS going into turn 1. I think Mo might be in trouble, not only to Mitch, but also to Smug with the DRS and slipstream. Especially with his lack of ERS. These two are both using a lot of ERS, realising this opportunity to get past Mo. And that has really, really hurt the race leader. Very early pit stop there for Ben Atkin. I'm assuming that might be for some wing damage. We can't focus on that right now. As down the inside, no, King Kong backs out. Very good decision. Again, patient. Mo and Smug now teeing up DJ Mitch. Mo pays patient. Very good decision. He does not have much ERS though. He needs to work on Seagulls down the inside of King Kong. Very good start to this tier 2 race. Brilliant driving so far from everyone. Very impressed. Very impressed so far. Very, very good. Alright. The leader's currently on 5 lap. Oh, is that Mo has somehow got a penalty? I must have missed that. Oh! Very deep into the hard braking zone, turn 10. Again, he's taking that line quite a lot, Mo. I think he needs to be careful. He's probably getting some warnings. Smug struggling to keep up with the mighty pace of DJ Mitch today. Oh, is that King Kong has spun into turn 10? Assuming that is on the outside curb. Unfortunately, gotta focus on the leaders right now. They're having a brilliant little battle. As this is the first race of the season here, the winner will be the net championship leader. This is a very, very important race. Seagulls, again, another very, very quick driver in P6 on the mediums. In a very good position, only about 5 seconds off the lead. This is a cracking race so far. 4 drivers within 1.5 seconds for the lead. We'll focus on Mo here. We're going to stay in TV pod for this, try and get the best angle we can. Smug Git stays patient. Mo using way too much ERS right now. It's really allowing Mitch to control the lead with a lot of ERS. He can stay ahead when he wants, and even if he goes behind, he'll blast that past with all the ERS. Smug Git got a very bad exit out turn 2 there. A little bit of a slide. Mo puts his front wing in there, but doesn't commit to the move. Very nice. Oh, that's a very nice traction. And it's George. What is happening? George is up into P3, and Mo loses another position. And Mitch is gone. Mitch is out of DRS, and now, if these guys behind keep battling, he's just going to run away with this race. As you saw from his quali pace, is very, very, very quick. They cannot afford to let him just disappear into the distance. King Kong has got another penalty. We're going to stay away from tyre penalties, as I don't want the race to appear as being decided by penalties. So we'll check them towards the end, see what's going on in that, but for now we're just going to focus on the racing and track position. Alright, we're actually going to go down all the way to 17th with Wavy. He's had a very unfortunate start to the race with 2 pit stops already on Nate Mewis. He's going to make this move look very, very easy. Don't know what's going on there. I think there's some connection issues as he is through turn 1. These guys, this is incredible. And Mitch has fallen back into the DRS of Smug. I'm assuming one of these laps, Mitch is just going to go for it with all this DRS and he's just going to pull away. And Smug pits. Smug is pitted. Wow, that's a very, very early stop for Smug Git. I think that might be a bit too early. Unless he's pitted for a hard tyre, then it would make perfect sense. Is he going to go for an undercut? Get out of the battling. Get a very nice undercut. As now I believe Mitch should be being in the pit lane for King Kong. Very unfortunate. First race in the league, doing a very good job so far. Very impressed. Well done to him. Fortunately, he has got a 5-second penalty. As Boogity Slime has overtaken Lewis. Oh wait, Lewis is spun. Never mind, he didn't overtake. Anyway, okay, King Kong is pitted for the medium tyre. I don't know if that's goes to the end, but I believe he did start on the soft. Seagulls has got a 3-second time penalty. Very unlucky. Mo, it appears he is stuck behind George. As he uses, wow, he is running high suspension. He's taking that curve nicely. Mo, the ex-league owner's teammate Syme, had a very unfortunate season last year, looking to redeem himself in his home Grand Prix of Bahrain. The home hero, I can see the marshals cheering him on. Very prominent member of the league, and it was sad when he left the league for about 2 days. It was very depressing. He's back. And I do fancy, and he does fancy his chances here today of a good result. He's going to have DRS on George down the start finish straight. Max Bloom is approaching King Kong. Max Bloom is a very quick driver, so very, probably, in my opinion, the most improved driver of last season, having a great podium in China in Tier 1. As Mitch is pitted. Mitch pitted as well. As Mo regains the lead. What side does Mitch go on to? Does he go on the mediums? He does. I would say this is the right strategy. Go to the soft to the medium. As Max Bloom has overtaken King Kong on the soft tyre, but King Kong could be going to the end. Max Bloom, however, will have to pit again. Wavy's crashed. Wavy has crashed at the infamous turn 8. You won't be able to see where his car is parked because no one is really... The leaders are approaching. We'll have a look at the leaders. Probably losing my voice. Smug has overtaken Swan Top Bomb. Round the outside into turn 1. Still no safety car, as Beauty Slime has pointed out to me. Very surprising as there's been a few DNFs. I think Mo and George are in a very good position to be on the fresh tyres. They may be getting undercut, but Mitch and Smug, caught in the traffic, has lost a lot of time. He has lost about 5 or 6 seconds to DJ Mitch. Huge. Unless it was wing damage, I'm not too sure, but he is way down. Mitch and Clean Air, though, is just going to be racking up the lap time, closing in on the leaders. Smug isn't really pulling away from Swanton, who is net on track about P3. Maybe P4, P5, depending on the gap of the pit stops for the leaders. But Mo and George, I'm assuming, will pit at the end of this lap, if not next, but they will have so much fresh tyres till the end. It will be very beneficial, as tyre wear is very severe around this track. Really good race so far from Tier 2, very, very impressed. Oh, Mo and George dive into the pit lane, we'll look at them in a minute. King Kong following King Chaos, being patient till the main straight. Well done to him. Sorry, this... Oh, he's got a switchback out of turn 11. Round the outside of turn 12. This is incredible racing. Brilliant job. So he's going to get the exit out of turn 12. Turn 13, sorry. but will stay behind due to DRS. They both have no ERS remaining. Brilliant racing from these two, as I assume he will get chaos with DRS. We're going to have to focus on Swanton Bomb. Going for a switchback on Smug Git, making a bit of contact, but nothing too severe. Very fair racing. Smug with DRS in the slipstream. Both red lights flashing, so that means they are below 10% ERS. Round the out. Wow! What a move from the Tier 1 streamer. Brilliant move. Smug, though, gets better traction out of the corner and remains ahead. Round the outside of turn 8. Oh, he's screen contact with Smug. Smug in the wall. He's out. Oh, no. Smug was having a beautiful race. VSC, not a full safety car, though. Not a full... Smug, that's very unlucky. That was incredible racing until that final bit of contact with Swanton Bomb. Head of FIA, my arse. Disgusting. Oh, it's safety car. Safety car. I would recommend to go for mediums if it is available till the end. This is not benefited Seagulls whatsoever, unless he wants to go for the hard tyre. I would either go for the hard or soft right now. Personally, it would be my decision to go on hard, try and get to the end, but he's going to struggle later on. Very slow pit entry, but he's going to get a penalty. Wow, very unfortunate for Smug. Having a brilliant, brilliant race. Very, very unfortunate for the best graphics man in TSL. Sainsy has got a drive-through penalty. Few people not really paying attention to Delta today. Oh, Seagulls has gone for the softs. Wow, that's racy. This has seriously helped him though, the safety car. Is he behind of George? He is. Oh, very deep, but has kept it on the racetrack. He is safely into P3 on the softs though, meaning he will have to pit again. So, it is DJ Mitch, then Mo, and then Seagulls on the softs, the top three. Great day for Ferrari so far. George in P4 and Swanton in P5. Ben Atkin, Young Cat in P6 and P7 for Red Bull. Very good day. Boogie T Slime does not pit for new tyres. Interesting. He won't be able to take those to the end. I would have pitted Josh if I were you, by the way. You should have gone for mediums. Maybe do it at the end of this lap. I've been told to watch this. Alright, I'll watch him later. Well, he said his strategy is coming into play later. He is the ex-teammate Bunny's Vengeance, who did win on strategy here last year with last season in TSL with a great drive, getting his maiden victory in the league. What a day that was. Oh, I swear I just saw someone lose the car. No, I did not. I'm just bugging. Alright, brilliant start to the race so far, besides that one bit of collision that we saw from Swanton Bomb. It was great racing, unfortunately. That is just... I don't really know. I didn't really see it at the time. I was still stunned how good racing it was, but it seemed like just a very unfortunate game physics kind of thing, where if you tap a side pod, it spins the car behind round. I think on last year's game, he probably would have survived that, unfortunately, but it's just a bit of bad luck. I need some water so badly. Rubberman, unfortunately, has been lapped, which is very unfortunate, meaning his race is almost over. Actually, while we have a minute, we will check the penalties. Now, Mo, Seals, and George, though, on 3 seconds. This basically gives Mitch, in my opinion, probably the best position. He pretty much... Oh, wow, that was close by Rubberman, giving everyone damage. Everyone needs to calm down the safety car here. I just want to say, if you are watching this, you seriously need to calm down the safety car, right? Don't do any of this. Just leave a sizable gap to the guy in front. In case they make a mistake or break, you just have a gap just to remain safe, right? I think Rubberman has got 5 seconds from that, so in future, guys, we should be a bit more careful if you're seeing this. Brilliant races so far, though, from the league. Very impressed. Sorry, we're going back on the penalties. Got a bit distracted. DJ Mitch not got a penalty, which is going to be critical. If he could keep with no penalties, and he's a very good ERS management, he has really seemed like he is dominating this race. Mo, though, with 3 seconds, is in a bit of trouble because I don't see him pulling 3 seconds from Mitch. It's be very, 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 very difficult. Oh, it's a... Guys, I'm telling you, we just need to leave a gap under the safety car here. What's happened? What are we doing here, guys? Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on? Guys, drive. What are we doing? What's going on? Guys, hello? What are we doing? I don't know. There's just some people in safety car. That'll be investigated after the race, I assume, because that was terrible from what I just saw. That was really, really bad. Yeah, the Haas Alpha, that was terrible. But we'll move on. I don't know what just happened, but keep getting distracted. I'm trying to talk about the lead pack and the penalties, but anyway, sorry. As you can see from the penalties, I'll go back off that till the end. Seagulls, though, on the softs, that is one to look out for on the restart. Mo, on fresher tyres, did Seagulls was driving that? He's in my number 2 in a Ferrari. It's an impossible. It's disgusting. Anyway. Number 2 in Ferrari. I mean, can't say it isn't me. Safety car not coming in, waiting for the Alpine of... Is that Rubberman or is that... I think that is Sainzy on the softs. I think he has to drive through there. Is safety car in this lap, Josh? Why is the safety car... I don't know why the safety car isn't in this lap. It's really waiting for the mod driver. But very good race so far. Very impressed with the driving standards. We will move past the Swanton bomb thing. Bet Mars will give him shit for that. That'll be an argument later. That'll be enjoyable. Alright. So, we will be focusing a lot on Seagulls as he will have a lot of pace on the restart. Swanton bomb though in a very good position on quite fresh tyres without a penalty though, critically behind Mohammed and George. So he will be one to watch out for, as well as Ben Atkin. Boogie T Slime on used tyres will probably struggle to keep track position, but if he can make it to like lap 18-19, he will be able to pit for the soft tyre. We'll be putting him in an incredible position. Actually, if I was him right now, I'd maybe think about going to the softs now, to be honest. Maybe try, you know, you can't go to the end, can you? I'm just being stupid. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm going to take one out of Swanton Bob's books. Boogie, how are those tyres? Are the mediums not feeling good after 10 laps, or are they not too bad? I quote. Okay, so apparently 10 lap old mediums aren't too bad, but I think there are probably better tyres out there, to be honest. So, but when they get to about 15 or 16 laps, they start becoming a bit more super hard-like, if you know what I mean. OGs remember. But very long safety car, actually. I don't know why there's... they served their 5-second penalties in the pits. I should be past that. That'll be investigated after the race, by the way. All incidents will be posted on the Discord in instance of clips, so do record any incidents you do have. Sainzy, unfortunately, does have a DRS at the moment, drive-through at the moment, which will probably take him out of contention, but he is on the soft, so we'll see what he can do. New to the league. So far, very impressed with all new drivers so far. The driver standing from all of them, driver stands from all of them, from what I've seen, has been very, very good. I don't know after the Dark Storm, but so far, very impressed with everyone. And safety car is finally in. You will see a lot of weaving from the front. Who we stay on? We'll stay on board with the head of FIA, Swanton Bomb. Okay, Swan 2, keep a consistent pace, Mitch. Oh, you can't even hear me, I don't want to do it. Who am I fucking... Anyway, everyone should be weaving, getting tyre temp into their tyres, so they have more grip going to corners and under braking into turn 1 as this long straight. Mitch goes early. Does he? No, he doesn't. I thought he was going. That would have sent me to the shot. Alright, he goes. He finally goes. Who got a good run? George. Brilliant run on Seagulls. Everyone burning ERS. Except Swanton Bomb. You need to be patient in this queue. It will be here till the end of the race. Seagulls down the inside of Mo. Will the teammates battle? Background, we're going to focus on front. Mo and Seagulls. If I was team orders right now in Ferrari, I would let Seagulls by. If I was Mo, I'd pull out the way, just let Seagulls have a go at him. He'll come back to you later. Very good start. Side by side from Max Bloom and Boogie T Slime from turn 8. Swanton and Smug wish they'd done. Seagulls though, right behind Mo on those fresh tyres. Stay on board with this. This is, again, I will remind everyone, the first race of TSL Tier 2 Season 2. So whoever wins this is first in the championship. In a 16 race calendar where we're off to Spain next week. Young Cat, though, on the back of Ben Atkin. Very nice driving from these to. Does he get a better exit on the softs? We'll have much better traction. Again, we're going to focus on Seagulls. Very sorry, young cat. We'll look at you later. And Matt's Bloom. And Boogie T-Slide round the outside of Swanton. Side by side into the final corner. Swanton, better traction on the outside. Swanton had a bit of a mishap. And Boogie T-Slime. Oh, Swanton's in the pits. No, he's having a great race. He was in a brilliant position. Very unfortunate. Oh, young cat's hit George. He's way too late into turn 1. Underestimating how much the medium tyres need to brake. George is off. George is spun. He's done a master spin, but the other way around, unfortunately. Oh, and another one spun. Boogie D Slime. No one resets track. Very good for both. No one resets track. Unlucky for Boogie on those used mediums. Probably struggling. Alright, the battle of the front is really cooking up now. 4 tenths separates the top 3. Great. Mo, exit on the... Mo, playing impatient, he needs to wait for the DRS to be reactivated after 3 laps under this. He goes wide though. Seagull slips up the outside, I think? Yeah, outside of Mo as he makes a mistake. Now Young Cat's right behind him. The soft runners really making their way through the field very, very quickly. Seagulls now right behind DJ Mitch, who are both saving ERS much better than Mo and Young Cat. Again, ERS management in this game is critical for straight line speed, especially when there are so many DRSs to defend from. I think Mitch is using ERS. He needs to just let Seagulls go here. He has to pit later on. He needs to be patient. Got a ball with Young Cat. We'll be able to see Seagulls round the outside. Mo and Young Cat with a brilliant little battle here. Round the outside. Wow, brilliant move from Young Cat there. Will he have the run on Mitch as well with the ERS? He doesn't have actually much ERS left, so I don't think he'll be able to go for it. They are good friends off the track, the front 3 at the moment, of Seagulls, Mitch, and Young Cat. And Ben Cat, Ben Atkins, sorry. Another one of their friends, only in P5. Shh. Alright, Nate Mewis has made his way past King Chaos as well. Swanton Bomb. Very unfortunate race so far. He was in a brilliant position without any penalties, but I think he got wing damage. I probably found out later, but this battle at the front is incredible at the moment. Oh! Mo's lost his wing! No! Mo! Too deep in turn 10, has lost his wing! Oh, he's going to be vulnerable now. So Ben Atkin around the outside. Mo has got wing damage, so he's really struggling to leave space. You can visibly tell. Oh, Mo. No. He's having a brilliant race. It looked like he was on for a top 2, top 3 finish. Guaranteed. Maybe even the win today. Very unlucky for the poor guy. Very, very unlucky for Mo. Seems like he can't get out of this cycle at the moment, but it will come, Mo. It will come. I promise. Young Cat now with DRS. Mitch got the DRS though. DRS zone is before turn 14, which I believe is the final corner. I'm getting the corner numbers wrong. I'm very sorry. It's probably one in the corner somewhere. Round the outside. Bit of wheel banging, but with the extra soft grip, you'll get better traction and be ahead by turn 2. Mitch, though, with DRS, will he be able to soar back? That's a brilliant camera angle, by the way. He stays behind. The softs are a bit too quick at the moment, but they will, without a doubt, have to pit. Who is that? Who has had a spin? Is that Boogie T Slime? It is. It's alright, mate. Keep going. Oh. Mo's pitting for sauce. His race is basically over. But Ferrari's still got Seagulls in P1, but he will have to pit again. Mitch and Ben Atkin and Matt Bloom. That, what I believe, is going to be the battle for P1 coming soon. Did Ben get DRS? He didn't. Mitch now has to try his best to stick with Young Cat Seagulls and drag him away from Ben Atkin and Matt Bloom. That is his VSC. What was that for? What was the VSC for? Oh, it was Lewis DNF'd. I missed that. Very sorry. Again, another one falling victim to turn 8. You can see him on the left there. Yeah, very unfortunate. I wish that was kind of a full-blown safety car, so we can get a really good final 12 laps, but Swanton Bomb just avoiding the delta. Very unfortunate for Lewis. Another one falls at turn 8. They are turn 6, 7, 8, and turn 12. We did establish many times on the stream. They are the corners where people will fall victim. Thank you to anyone who's still with us. I promise it will be hopefully be a great finish. What I believe will be between the medium runners of DJ Mitch, Ben Atkin and Mats Bloom soon. As Ron Man gets unfortunately another penalty, just putting salt in the wounds, unfortunately for him today. Not a great start, and it just kind of carried on. VSC is still going, quite a long one actually. Normally it's very short. See when it's ending though. I'm going to accelerate. This is helping the soft riders though. If they do want to somehow get it to the end, I don't know how they'd be able to do that. They tried, fair play, but I think they'd be beyond punishment territory. Oh, Seagulls has got a drive through. Oh no! All falling apart for Ferrari today. All falling apart. As the Mercedes had a moment with George. What happened to George? I don't know what happened to George. I'm very sorry if I missed that. Sorry, George. Sector 2. This Chaos has had a spin through turn 9. Very unusual place. Maybe struggling with traction control or something like that. Very unlucky for him as well. Oh, and Seagulls is... Wow. Oh, Seagulls. He's done what he did in quality and now he's lost his wing. Just putting salt in the wounds now. He's now got wing damage and drive through. Lee. I think we might be having to see a bit of might see a retire from Seagulls in his latter session. Okay, he in future he needs to retire in the pit lane just to get his AI out of the way. COVID incident. Ben Atkin has made his way past DJ Mitch down the main straight. Two really good friends off the track. I believe they played for the same football team. If that's wrong, I'm apologizing. The very good friends battling it out for what seems like could be the win. Unless somehow Youngcat makes it to the end on these tyres, but I'm assuming he's already struggling. If I would say him, I'd be pitting sooner rather than later so we can make advantage of a new set to the end. As we did restart the lobby, they will have more sets of fresh softs than they would have if we continue in the old lobby. Mo sets a fast slap. Doing his best to try and scrape some points out of what really has been a disastrous race for Mo. I think he might be able to pick up about maybe a P6 or a P7 if he really goes for it. Has a bit of luck. You never know. He could still salvage something. We'll focus on Mats Bloom, who's going following on Mitch and Ben Atkin. Ben Atkin and Mitch, we both know, everyone knows, is very, very quick drivers, competing at high level in Tier 1 last season. Moving in Tier 2 because of dates of real-life events. And I believe were the highest current Tier 2 drivers in the standings last season. We both know they are very... And Alpi the spun. Is that Rubberman? No, it isn't. It's Sainsy. Bad day for Alpi. Very bad day for Alpi, unfortunately. P14, P15 struggling at the moment. Mo's got a penalty. He's down the inside of King Kong, though. Very simple move on the soft sire. Much, much quicker at the moment, Mo. Very good pace, Mo. It's just he struggles with consistency sometimes, unfortunately. Once on bomb. Oh, another spin for Rubberman. Really just rubbing insult into injury. As Booty Slime gets past the Ghosted Seagulls. Ben Atkin again. I'm sorry, I need to focus on this battle a bit more. As now Mats Bloom might. Nope, not using ERS. Mitch and Ben Atkin, though, do not have as much ERS as Mats Bloom. Mats Bloom here could be in a very good position, especially with the freshest tyres out of all of them by 2 laps. Ben Atkin towards the end will be in puncture territory without a doubt. This track does kill front and rear tyres, as we saw in real life here. And we will actually stay with this battle for now. There's not many other on-track battles for now. I think Mo will be catching in Chaos soon. It's on the fresh softs, and so will Nate Mewis on King Kong, but we'll see what happens as Seagulls AI pits him. Very good battle out in front. Very impressive. All about 7 drivers who have battling up there this race. As Boogie T Slime gets a penalty. I don't think it'll matter too much. I think his priority for this race now will probably just be attaining fastest lap, just stealing the point off other teams, the constructors and drivers. See, he had a very, very good pace just after that turn 2 lap 1 spin. It's all been downhill from there. Alright, back to what's going on now. Nate Mewis is in DRS of King Kong. We'll focus on that in a little while. For now, I'm going to focus on these 3. As Mitch and Youngcat pit. Why is Mitch pitted? Why did Mitch pit? As Youngcat goes round the outside of Ben Atkin. Ben Atkin's going to have to force it to just take P2 for now. Mats Bloom on more ERS and 5 lap fresher tyres. Will he be able to pull away? Has Mitch voluntarily put on the softs? Why didn't he go to the end? Oh, whatever. Anyway, that was a mistake from Mitch. I think he just threw away the race win. Booty Slime's out. At turn 12, another one falls victim. Is that safety car? It is. Unlucky for Boogie. Really bad race. Feel bad for him. Very, very good pace. But unfortunately, just a few mistakes just cost him there. Oh, he's hit the... Yeah, he's probably not happy with that one. He's left the pie as well. Unfortunate for him. Alright, well, this is very good for Mitch. Actually, no, it's very unlucky for Mitch and Youngcat. Is if they just win one more lap, they would have been in a brilliant position. Sorry guys, so just 1 second, I'm going to go on Xbox menu, so the stream will go on the blue screen for a second. I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry, very sorry guys, I'm back. Very, very sorry. Matt Blue's got... Oh no! Oh no, this is really a brilliant finish to the race. If that was him, I'm still pit for the softs. Yeah, he is pitting for the softs. That's so unfortunate. That's probably just lost him the race. It looked like he had it under control. But now it's going to be Ben Atkins' race to lose at this point. Youngcat as well and Mitch are going to be flying. We know Mitch in qualifying had brilliant pace. So, and this brings Mo back into it, which I didn't realise before. Will he pit or will he for fresh tyres or will he just stay out, having new tyres at the end? I would just stay out for track position, but we'll see what he does. You never know, he might go for the hards. Mo loves the hards. He does pit for another set of softs. If he goes to the hards, I will cry my eyes out. Alright, very cautious for the pit entry. He's not really battling for anything. He's going to come out in net P9 anyway. Does Swanton bomb pit? He does. So Mo will come out now in P8, ahead of Ken Chaos, I believe. Something really weird happens. That is... I feel very bad for Matt Blue with that drive-through. I know how it feels, man. I know how it feels. It's horrible, because that is just basically his race over. He will come out basically in last place. He will now be P14 behind Rubber Man at the time. Well, not... Sorry, behind King Kong, because Rubber Man is lapped, unfortunately. Yeah, that is very unfortunate for Matt Blue. It's really probably... What could have been a race... What could have been? What could have been? We'll just leave it at that. There'll probably be about 6 or 7 laps left, depending on how quickly everyone catches the safety car queue. Seems like everyone has voluntarily, except for Sainsy, stayed out on the mediums. He might be just wanting to catch the pack before he pits, which is completely fair enough. Seagulls, if I were you, mate, I'd rejoin the session. You're in a very good position now. But he did leave, so I'm not going to send an invite. If you want to throw back, you can. Obviously, that spin. He got very lucky if he was still in the race, but... On P9 on the soft, brought him right back into play. Now, penalties. Sorry. Okay, so what happened to, sorry, Mo has 6 seconds. Now that's basically going to take him out of contention for the win at this point, with no one having penalties except for him and George. So I honestly think without Matt's Bloom, Ben Atkin, Youngcat, and Mitch and Killer Luke are in a very, very good position here. But Killer Luke on all mediums is probably going to fall victim to Mitch very quickly, as well as George and Mo. We're going to probably, and Swanton, we're going to probably fly past him very quickly on those old tyres, I would guess. Alright, so safety car's probably in next lap or on lap 24. We'll get underway soon, which should be a very good end to this race. We've seen a total of 60 NFs of Boogity Slime, Lewis, Smudgit, Wavy, Darkstorm and Joker, and pretty much Seagulls, as he is not in the lobby at the moment. He kind of just said he had enough after that spin, which is fair enough. Very unlucky. Spun there in quali as well, which was the end of him and Sains's quali. But he was driving a very good race, and very unlucky for Ferrari how this has ended today. What could have been about probably double podium has turned out to be maybe Mo's going to have to try to even scrape some points with that penalty. Didn't struggle. Sorry guys, just tweet 1 second. Never spoken to my life. Yeah, so basically on track after Matt's Luke's server penalty, it will be Ben Atkin, then Youngcat, and then Killer Luke, DJ Mitch, and Nate Mewis in top 5 when he does the server drive-through. But Killer Luke on those old mediums is in a really is in a bit of trouble. As Smug, oh no, Smug's DNF. There was a disconnect. He chose to leave. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna have to probably say something about safety cars. Just everyone needs to be a bit more aware of the future. Just leave a bit of a bigger gap in safety cars. As like 40 people get a 5-second penalty. We got a penalty there. So Swanton. Literally just Swanton got one. This Chaos has just stopped. And then Mitch gets one with Killer Luke. Oh! I literally just jinxed everyone. I went, guys, just remember to keep a gap so we don't get penalties. And then there was like 16 penalties. I'm assuming that'll be removed after, so I would just ignore that. Okay, Chaos still stopped. No, he's back on the way. I don't know what happened there. Anyone got wing damage? I don't know what happened there, to be honest. Safety car again not in this lap. I have no... Are we... Okay, so... Oh, it is... Wow, that was really late for the leaders. They're going to be weaving like crazy. Oh! Need to be more careful on the safety car there. With those little brakes. Oh, it's really screwed Mitch over. He is going to be so far... And he's got... Is he got wing damage? He has wing damage. We need to be better on the safety car in future, guys. Ben Atkin goes for it on Max Bloom, who has the drive-through at the moment. Bit of wheel banging. Max Bloom earned the right of the space. But Ben Atkin does not care. Around the outside of turn 2. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 3. No, as Youngcat backs out. And Max Bloom round the outside. Keeps P1. He has got a drive-through though. So Youngcat and Ben Atkin, just if they can work together here, it could be a Red Bull 1-2. I don't know what order it'll be in, but if they can just pull away from Killer Luke on the old tyres, it will be a Red Bull 1-2. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to Mitch. Very unlucky. I don't know what was going on in that safety car there, but again, I did see a bit on stream, and I'll have a word with everyone involved there, because I think that's another second. Oh! What's happened? George, I think it's just been punted. What has happened? What has happened? We need to know. Alright, we'll focus on Swanton Bomb. I don't know what happened with George there. I really am not. Seagulls is back now. Seagulls is now back. I believe. Yes, he is. Seagulls has come back. See himself in a good position again. Alright. Front guys running in just tandem, just working together. Very clever. Rebels. They don't need to do anything stupid. This Nate Muse gets past his good friend Killer Luke, and so does Mo. Down the inside. The home hero is into P5, but with penalties will fall back. Let's see what kind of pace Mo has. Common theme with Mo, maybe he needs to work on the future, is maybe just saving his ERS, playing a bit more patient. He keeps explaining a bit too quickly. Someone spun ahead? Oh, the Alpine of... Is that Rubberman? Yes, Rubberman has had another spin, unfortunately. Ben Atkin just staying behind Max Bloom. Clever. Mo down the inside of Nate Mewis. He needs to get a move on with his penalty. He could still get a penalty if he pulls away, especially if there's contact like that behind from Nate Mewis and Swanton. I think that was just a bit unlucky contact, where they were both trying to avoid other drivers. And it just happened, actually. Seems like Mo does have the pace over Nate and could break the DRS here potentially. He does a good lap here before the safety car, before the DRS comes online. 3 laps after the safety car comes in. Seagulls P8 back for a horrible spin at turn 12 that saw him probably lose track position and maybe even a win. I mean, we'll never know. Mo has broke the DRS already from Nate, showing he has incredible pace. We'll see how he catches the leaders in these final laps. Remember that gap here, folks. George is out. George is... Whoa. That's a... Oh! Killer. That's going to be a 5-second penalty, I'm assuming, for him and Sainzy. It is not. That was not good. I think he just tried to slow down instinctively from the VSC, but it was just a bit... It acted more like a brake check. As... No, Max Bloom, you can't circuit drive through in the VSC! That's his race over. Damn it. Anyway, Mo, P3. That's all we really care about. Alright, a lot of carnage behind. Very unfortunate for Mitch, it wasn't actually. Oh, he had wing damage. Did he have wing damage? He didn't serve the drive-through. Oh, Mitch has got a drive-through. No. Bad to worse for Mitch. Might be my drive of the day. Actually, it would probably have to go to Ben Atkin or Young Cat, but brilliant qualifying and dominating most of the race until that wing damage. So very well done, Mitch. Very unlucky. And we're back on the way. Ben Atkin 1.2 seconds in the lead. Swanton has somehow got ahead of Nate Mew. I have no idea how that is happened. But if Swanton keeps his 5-second penalty, Mo will get a podium, right? And if Mo gets a podium, life is complete. After a horrible season last season in Tier 1 and Tier 2 with a lot of DNS, this would be a brilliant confidence booster for Mo. He definitely deserves it. He's really, really improved this game. I would love to see him on the podium. He does look like he might have the pace over Swanton to try and get away. It'd be a very tough ask. But Ben Atkin seems as if Red Bull in control, 1-2 in tandem. Almost watching Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez next season. Hopefully Mercedes are where Mercedes are in this race. Anyway. 1.7 seconds out in front. And I think that's another spin for Rubberman. And Ken Chaos there. Needs to get out of the way there for Ben Atkin. I think he'll go for him anyway, but it would be nice for him to get out of the way. And I don't know if he meant to do it, but he got out of the way nicely, so fair play. Mo is not really catching the leaders at the pace I expected. That is another warning for Mo, unfortunately. Siegel's now on the back of Nate. He might be looking near a top 5. So this might actually come good for Ferrari after all, after a horrible day. We'll look at the position. Ben Atkin has gained 11 positions. What a drive from him today. And Young Cat as well, gaining 3. Brilliant day for Red Bull. Couldn't have gone any better. Horrible day for DJ Mitch. And Siegel's and Sainzy doing a brilliant job. 13 positions each, which is about to be 14 for DJ Mitch. Where is that spin? I think that is Rubberman once again. Very unfortunate for him, but we'll focus on this battle where Siegel's is made clear, putting him in P5. Now, I'm assuming Swanton Bomb's penalty is going to get removed, so I'm going to pretend that isn't there, because it is a safety car penalty, so it'll probably be removed. So we'll just move past that one. Ben Atkin is flying out in front, pulling another second to Young Cat behind. Very good drive from him. Very good drive. Where do you see fast lap? Currently, Mo is a fast lap of a 29.1. So he will get the extra point for that. Let's see if he can try and... We'll have to pull... Unfortunately, 3.5 seconds at 2 laps of Swanton, which isn't realistic, unfortunately. But he will get P4, and Siegel's will maybe get P6, depending if he can pull the gap to Nate Mewis. The race has kind of died down at this phase. Matt's blew down the other side of King Kong. Very sorry I missed the start of that. I was focusing on the front. Apologies. We'll focus on these two battle for a little while. We'll just keep an eye on the gaps out front, because I think this is going to come down to penalties. But Ben Atkin has dominated this race. Well, the second half of this race drove pretty much perfectly from the beginning, so very deserved. Very unfortunate races for Smug and Wavy, which all went wrong, and Joker, which all just all went wrong from the start. Very good pace, and Lewis as well, for that matter. Mitch gets the fastest lap, at least of what he deserves after this race. Did very, very well. Swanton, if you're a real one, mate, you back off and give Mo his podium. Is he actually doing that? There's no way. What's that for? Rubberman? Rubberman again. He is really struggling around the track, unfortunately, Rubberman, but it is a hard track. And, I'm sure it'll come good. Yeah. I know he is struggling a bit, but he'll get that. It takes time. What we are about, we're gonna ride on Ben Atkin for the final lap. He deserves this. He's drove. Oh, whoa, no way. Young Cat's disconnected. No, that's really not good. Hopefully he can get back in. No, he's not back. Can he get back in? Sorry, Ben. We will go back onto you as you cross the finish. We need to focus this. Is Mo going to get past it and pull 6 seconds? The AI difficulty is on the default of 40. So his AI will not be very quick whatsoever. By the way, could Mo pull the gap to Swanton, the 6 seconds that he might need? If he does, that would be a deserved podium. This might be a tragic day for Young Cat if he does not get this podium. He has drove beautifully today. It would be a horrible shame if he didn't get it. As Mo is already here. Will he be able to pull 6 seconds though? I did that flinch. No. Mo has got 5 seconds to Siegel's. Wait. Oh no, it's not. It's just the... I don't think he's going to pull the gap there, Mo, but it could be close. You never know. You never know. Maybe Swanton makes a mistake. But he will get P4. no matter what. So we'll see what happens. Very unfortunate for Youngcat. I hope he keeps his P2 penalties. I really do. I really do. Definitely deserves it. Anyway, onto the front. Ben Atkins drove a beautiful race today. Start to finish. Kept it patient. Clean and overtaking in the battles. Brilliant strategy. And has drove a very, very nice race. Deserved victory for Ben Atkins as he goes first in the driver's standings with round 1, Bahrain in Tier 2, Season 2. Well done. As Mo is going to cross the line in P2, but penalties might cost him. As Ben Atkins has kept his P2. I mean, Youngcat has kept his P2 on track. Wait. Oh no, so if Swanton gets that penalty removed, Mo will get his podium. I'm not too sure what will happen with that. We'll see, but Mo is on the podium in-game. We'll see how penalties get removed or whatever. 1-2 for Red Bull. That is huge. DJ Mitch, unfortunate race for him. Got pole, drove very well. Unfortunately, he's got wing damage and then a drive-through, which just ultimately cost him the race today. Good drive from Rob Mannequin, Chaos and King Kong, finishing the race. Unfortunately, won't be resulting in anything, but they did finish, so well done to them. Others didn't manage it. Max Flew was spun on the line. But he'll stay ahead of King Kong on penalties, so he will get P10. And the final point, which finishes Bahrain round 1. It might be a podium for the home hero Mo, but we're not too sure. We'll have to see how penalties go with that 5 second for Swanton. But he does deserve it. He's drove very, very well. Everyone congratulating Mo and Ben Atkin. Very, very good drives and scored. Very well done both. And Youngcat as well. Unfortunately disconnected, which made the gap seem a bit bigger to Ben Atkin than was, but he had very good pace. So well done to Red Bull. All 3 drivers on the podium deserve what has happened today. Deserve what they got today. Very good drives from all 3. DJ Mitch probably is a bit sour watching that. But well done. Well done all. So that is going to be it, and this order you see here might change, as I think Swanton and Mo are going to switch places due to Swanton's penalty getting removed, but the top 10 pretty much as you see it is going to be the championship order heading into round 2 of Spain. So hopefully I will see you all there. Have a good one.